That first picture, Main Street, about 1910. And that's when they were just building the sidewalks. And the sidewalks then just went to about where Boone Street is now. But if you'll notice on the left, the first house there was the house that we had to tear down and a vacant lot now. And the next house was our house, which was built in 1892. So the sidewalks were built in the street, pretty bad shape. Well, as I remember when I was a kid, I mean, the streets weren't much better than that then. And they didn't have, of course, back then, they didn't have running water. And people just, I don't know what they did with it. Well, they had outdoor privies, but then when they got running water, they had septic tanks. Most of them overflowed and ran down the ditches. I mean, there was raw sewage running down these ditches beside the road. And until the highway was rebuilt, and like it is today, you had to park your car off in the dirt over there beside the road. And finally, you know, we got modern and the state built a decent highway through town. But back then, that's the way it looked, and you could see that courthouse way down at the end and a horse and a buggy. Well, back then, wasn't many automobiles, a lot of horses, and a lot of sparrows. You know what? Why sparrows? So many sparrows? They liked what the horses did. Now we don't have horses.
What year was the sidewalks put in?
About 1910, somewhere along there.
It's College Street.
On College Street. There's some people say, and I've read where it was originally was Market Street. In fact, I've got some old deeds where McKinnon bought some property, bought some lots, and it said on Market Street. And then it became College Street because there was a college up there where Sissy and Roland's house is now, and the dormitories up there. So it became College Street, and then later on, through the years, it became Main Street. But that's the way it looked back then, and you know, we were real primitive then, back like a third world country, if we get right down to it. The next picture